Hey everyone, Anthony from ComicsHeatingUp.net with a new comic spec review video for the week of July 2nd, 2019. In these videos, we talk about the hot comic book releases of the week. Last week was a pretty awesome week with No One Left to Fight hitting $10 to $20, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 95 hitting $25, Walking Dead 193 hitting $30, and Zombie Tramp number 61, the Stan Lee tribute hitting as high as $99. Let's see what's on tap this week. Batman 74 follows up on the craziness that was the last issue, and that issue was 73. Batman's Elseworld dad drags him out into the desert with a coffin containing his mother's body in hopes of reviving her in an all-new type of Lazarus pit. The big questions are, will Thomas Wayne succeed, and who will win the right to wear the cowl in the inevitable throwdown that's going to follow? Naomi number 6 finally brings us the conclusion of the first season of Naomi. The heat has died down a little bit on this series, but could New Mysteries remake this once smoking hot series? Amazing Spider-Man 25 delves deeper into the mystery of the bandaged villain, who we learned his real name last issue. This is a $7.99 priced anniversary issue, so some stores may back off on ordering extra copies. Black Cat number 2 has a Mark Brooks Carnageized cover that is pretty sweet. Not usually crazy about the themed variants from Marvel, but this is definitely a good looking one. Giant Size Ecstatic number 1 brings Mike Allred back to the team he helped reshape. This one is just for the fun of it. Invisible Woman number 1 sees Invisible Woman getting her own series with 2 really awesome regular covers. First up is the Adam Hughes A cover, and there's also a B cover by Stephanie Hans that's worth looking at as well. Miles Morales number 8 seems to be getting a new villain this week from the sounds of the solicitation. This could be a good pickup. Venom number 16 sees the return of Donny Cates to the book. Cates has been hinting at some really cool stuff coming up if you follow him on Twitter, and this series has been pretty hot. X-Men number 1's getting the facsimile edition treatment with reprinting the original first issue of the original X-Men in its original format. This is a can't miss for me. Reaver number 1 is Justin Jordan's new series from Image Comics. Justin's not only an awesome writer, but a friend of the site, so looking forward to anything he puts out. This is the story of the 6 most despicable prisoners: a turncoat, a skin eater, a sorcerer and his bodyguard, a serial killer, and the devil's son, who are the only ones who can stop the end of the New World. Unearthed number 1 is a book done by 2 friends of ComicsHeatingUp.net, Cullen Bunn and Kyle Strom. A flesh-warping disease ravages a remote village in Mexico. A scientific task force travels to the inhospitable area to investigate the contamination. Tracing the source of the disease to a nearby cave system, the team discovers a bizarre, hostile ecosystem and a supernatural revelation from which they may never escape. Second Coming number 1 sees the canceled book from DC about Jesus finally seeing print from Ahoy Comics. This one has some buzz behind it. Black Hammer Justice League Hammer of Justice number 1. Now this is down in the indie category because it's pretty much a small week, but also this is out from Dark Horse and DC. Dark Horse getting top billing. The greatest homage to DC Silver Age comics is getting a crossover with the current DC Super Team. I've had a chance to read this, and I have to tell you, it's pretty awesome. That's it for me this week. Let me know if you see something I missed. Thank you all for watching, and please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We will see you next week.